Let's talk about books. If a book is really good, you tend to read it more than once. Nobody reads a good book once, okay? Because there are so much information in books that you wouldn't want to just read it once. For me, if a book is really good, I tend to read it like once in 3 months. For the whole year, I end up reading that book 4 times, okay? Now, what happens is if you read a book the first time, and then you come back and read it a second time, there are things in that book that you will see that were not there the first time you read it. And that happens because now you're reading it with a different mentality, or possibly you've learned something that you don't know you've learned whilst you're reading it the second time. So the person who's reading that book the second time is not the person that read that book the first time. So you're open to new ideas, new opportunities, new information, new insights. And that is why it is important to read good books several times. You will never get the same quantity of information when you read a book for the second time as you did when you read it the first time. So if you read it the first time, you gain some level of information, you read it again, you gain more insight, you read it again, you gain more insight. So that's how it works, and that's why it's advisable to read good books severally.